guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a 3 looks 1 palette. Basically I have this palette. It's the Maybelline The Nudes palette and it looks like this. And I've had it for a really long time. It's probably not in any of your makeup collections anymore, but I'm sure some of you guys will find this video helpful. I wanted to make this video to show you guys that you don't need an expensive or extensive eyeshadow collection to make cute eye looks. This brand is obviously not cruelty free and I've been using it non-stop to try to get it out of my collection. It's crazy though because I haven't even hit pan on any of the colors. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, so this is look 1. It's kind of like a smoky sharp wing. I did it all with eyeshadow, so I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see how I did it on this eye. So the first thing I'm gonna do is prime my eyes, and I'm just using a concealer to do this. I am actually gonna use a piece of tape just so that I get a sharp wing, and I'm just gonna place it there. First thing I'm doing is I'm gonna set my lid with the nude eyeshadow that's in the palette, and I'm just using this so that I can blend easier. Now I am applying the light gray taupe color to get that color along my lash line. You can bring this shadow as high as you like and just make sure you blend it out really well. And then you can use an even fluffier brush just to blend out the edge. Then you're going to take a pencil brush and you're going to take the matte brown shadow and you're just going to run that along your lash line even closer to your lash line than you did the other one. You're just kind of creating a gradient. So you're going to do it just like that. Then I'm going to take a angled eyeliner brush and I'm taking the black and I'm just going to run that along my lash line. And you can also wet your brush. I'm going to do that. I'm just placing the eyeshadow on my brush and then I'm going to spray it just so it's a little bit more pigmented. And then you can also run it along the tape, so that you can get that nice sharp wing. And like I said, wet your brush. That really makes the black a little bit more pigmented. Alright, so then you're going to take a pencil brush and you're going to take the black and you're going to concentrate it right here in the corner. That's where you want most of the pigment. And just blend it out. Just get a nice wing going. And you can always go back in with your previous colors. I'm just going to go back in with the very first light gray matte color we used, and I'm just going to use that to kind of blend out the edges. And then you can peel off the tape and see where you're at. Brush out any fallout if you have any. Now I'm just going to add some mascara primer. This is a white primer and it's just going to give length to your lashes. While that's drying, I'm just going to add mascara to my lower lashes. And then I'm also going to add some black eyeliner to my tight line. And this just really enhances that smoky, sultry look that you're going for. So all I do is the top. I don't line my bottom waterline because I feel like it makes my eyes look smaller. Now we're going to do mascara on the upper lashes. And I just like to wiggle my brush back and forth, starting from the root. That's how you really get your lashes to thicken and be more volumized. I'm just going to zoom out and I'm going to show you guys the entire look. Alright guys, so this is my first completed look. I really love how it turned out. It's like a smoky, sultry, winged eyeshadow look. And it was super simple to do, as you guys could see, so on to the next one. Now I'm going to take an e.l.f. brush and the cream matte color in the palette, and I'm just going to set that concealer. Then I'm going to take the lightest matte gray in the palette and I am just going to use that as my transition color. I'm going to focus on making a sort of rounded shape. And we're going to close it off on both sides. You can go all the way into your tear duct area with this. And just smoke it out. Then I'm going to take a smaller blending brush and I'm going to take that darker gray that's right next to that lighter gray. And I'm just going to concentrate that more in the crease and on the inside and outside corner of my lid. And I grabbed this smaller blending brush, that way I'm not completely going over that first transition color. And then you can always go back in with your original brush and just blend out the edges of that into the first transition color that we used, just to make sure everything is blown out and blended. Then, believe it or not, we're going to take an even smaller blending brush. This is more of a pencil brush, and we're taking that matte brown in the second row, and I'm just going to concentrate that on the inner and outer corners of my eyelid and right in the socket of my eye, right in the crease, just to really intensify that shade. And you still want to continue to keep that center area clear because that's where we're going to put the shimmer. Now I'm going to take the first color in the palette. It's a shimmery champagne color, and I'm just going to use that on my brow bone. And then you can also go back in with your biggest blending brush, the first one that you use, and just blend out the edge of that real quick, just so you don't have a harsh line. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush, and I'm going to take that same champagne color and I'm going to add it to my inner corner. You can put a little bit underneath, just like this, and kind of blend it into the top. Then the last part, we're just going to take that gold on a flat shader brush, and I'm going to spray this with some kind of liquid. It could be a setting spray, a glow mist, anything like that. And we're going to pack that right in the middle of the eye where you left that space. And I actually find that this color looks better when you pack it on with your fingers, so that's what we're going to do after we apply a layer of it with the brush. And since I have hooded eyes, I'm just going to bring it up higher than the crease because it's going to transfer there anyway, so I just like to bring it up higher than the lid. So there's that one coat. Now we're going to go in with our finger. And then you can use your other finger with nothing on it just to blend the edges. Alright, so now I'm just going to go with black eyeliner in my tight line. I'm going to apply mascara on my top and bottom lashes, and I'll be right back. Guys, so that is it for the second look. I really like how it turned out. I usually am not a fan of doing halo eyes on myself, but I really like how it turned out. Alright guys, so this is the final look. It's like a smoky, blown out, bronzy look. I think this might be my favorite one. First thing we're going to do is again apply primer. So I am going to set my crease. I'm not going to set my lid because I want that pigment to be really vibrant. So I'm just going to set here, and that's going to help me blend out and blow out the color, but I want to pack on the color on the lid, so I'm going to leave that bare. And I'm just taking that creamy matte color again from the palette that I've been using. I'm going to take the light gray in the palette, and I'm just going to put that all over above my crease. I have hooded eyes, so I'm going to basically bring that up to my brow. Then we're going to take the darker gray next to it, and we're going to do the same thing. And it's fine if you completely cover that first color with this color. The other one was just more of a transition. It's going to look something like this. Now I'm going to take that cream color that we used to set, and I'm going to put it on my brow bone. I'm using a matte this time because my lid is going to be all shimmers. We don't want to go overboard on the shimmer, so I'm going to put a matte here. If you have an all matte look, you might want to do a shimmer here, and that kind of also helps blend out the edges of that gray shade. Now we're going to take the black in the palette, and we're just going to pack it on the lid. We're going to start on the lid, and then we're going to bring it up. Now we're going to take a smaller fluffy brush, and we're going to take the same black, and we're just going to put that in the crease, just to blow out the edges of that black color. We don't want any harsh lines. Now you can actually leave your look like this. Just put inner corner highlight, mascara, some lashes if you like, and it would be a really smoked out black look. But I'm actually going to add bronze to it. So I'm going to take the same brush that I used to pack on the black. I'm going to flip it around, so that I get a clean side. And then we're going to take that bronze in the palette, really pack it onto your brush, and then press it onto the lid. Pressing sort of helps so that you don't get it all over your under eye area. And then I'm actually going to use my finger to get it in the crease. So we're going to bring it up all the way to where we brought that black. Now I'm actually going to take a brush with some concealer on it, and I'm just going to clean up that edge because we really want a sharp edge. Don't get too much concealer on your brush, just barely any, just to clean that up. I have a little scar right there, so I know it looks like I didn't blend it, but I am taking the first champagne color in the palette, wet my brush afterwards, and I'm placing that in my inner corner as the highlight. Everything that I'm using will be listed. I'm not mentioning any of it because none of it is cruelty free, and I only purchased cruelty free, but I am trying to use up what I have instead of wasting it. I'm going to do my under eye mascara. I am going to apply a black liner in my tight line. If you like, you can do your waterline as well and do eyeshadow under your lash line. I already applied mascara, and I'm just going to curl my lashes real quick. I like to curl my lashes after I do my mascara. I feel like if I do it before, they just fall when I apply the mascara, and it's like I didn't even do anything. So I prefer to curl my lashes afterwards. Just be careful because you don't want to pull out your lashes. That can happen. Alright guys, so that was the last look. So those are the 3 looks I came up with for the Maybelline The Nudes palette. There are so many more combinations that you can make. I'll post another picture here that I did with this palette that I didn't film. I wanted to make this video interesting, so I didn't want to just do a one shade wash all over the lids, but you can do that for an everyday look. So if you're trying to save money or you want to stop buying makeup for a little bit, try this. You know, makeup is about innovation and creativity, not about the products. Yes, there are some products that are better than others, but you can always practice using what you have, even with a 12 pan neutral eyeshadow palette like this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.